So water isn't normally supposed to come out of here. This is an air gap, and the purpose of it is to separate the water supply from the sink and the dishwasher. So normally when water is drained from the dishwasher, what's supposed to happen, this pipe right here, it's supposed to go through this pipe and go through the rest of your pipes normally. So the issue is this is clogged up. So we have to take this pipe out and clean it out. The tools we'll need is a screwdriver. I got a flathead screwdriver, so you'll see this clamp here. We just have to put in the flat head screwdriver and then loosen that clamp up. Then once you loosen it up, you can just move it to the side. I recommend keeping it on because we will need it to reseal this pipe once we get it off. And once we do get it off, you can use a tool like this. You can get creative, you can use what you have at home, but I just went to Walmart and picked this up for around $5. So all we're going to do is stick this inside the pipe and then try to clean out, like pull out all the debris and trash and anything else we find. Now, I won't lie to you guys, getting this pipe off may be the most difficult part of this process, but once we get it off, like, we're good to go. So in my case, this has been on here for a while, so no matter how much pressure I put on it, it doesn't loosen up. Now, I am not a plumber at all, y'all. I'm just going based on educated guesses, but I feel like in my case, to loosen this pipe up, I may have to cut here just to let some air in. I'm gonna try to use this knife here and make a small, I don't know if you can see that, but make a small cut like right here. So make sure you have your bucket ready to catch anything that falls out. So I'll show you what I did here. So I just took a regular kitchen knife and I made a cut like right there, if you can see that. So now I should be able just to pull it off easily without putting too much pressure on it. There we go. Yeah, that's what we needed. So I got it off. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you can see it's a lot of junk in there. Let's get this junk out, y'all. Alright, so I got as much as I could out, like by hand. So it doesn't look like it's much. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to speed up the process. So I'm gonna drain the dishwasher and see if it'll just flush everything out with the water. There we go. Okay, so I'm not sure if the camera caught it, but as soon as it started pushing water through, it just pushed all that gunk out. So we're just gonna reconnect this pipe to this opening right here. All right. Slid back in nicely. Put the clamp, this silver clamp back into position, and then just tighten it as tight as it can go. I've turned it counterclockwise to loosen it up, and I'm turning it clockwise to tighten it. And you want to tighten it enough where it's difficult to like turn it. You don't want to like put a lot of pressure on it. Then you'll just crack the pipe, crack the opening, but just do it until like it's difficult to turn it. And you should be good to go. And of course we do have to do a test run because you don't want to do a whole dishwasher cycle and it doesn't work. So let's do a test run. So we got to look out to make sure it doesn't come out this end anymore. And the water should just go underneath the sink here. Moment of truth. All right. Look at that, y'all. We did it. So what you're hearing is the water. I'm trying to get my light in there so you can see it, but the water is draining properly now, going through the garbage disposal. But I am getting a leak. I did cut, and I'm showing you this because hopefully you don't cut too deep. Again, I am not a plumber. This is my first time doing this, so you can do it as well. I just use educated guesses, y'all. But my educated guess with the mistake I made here, I just cut too deep on the pipe, but I should be able to just slide it up a little bit and fix that issue. But if you do have to loosen up the pipe and you want to try my method, I recommend just cutting it just a little bit, because as soon as I cut it and air got into the pipe, it was able to like wiggle off like very easily. So let me tighten this up and then do another test run, and then we can conclude the video. So all I did was cut off some SS pipe, some of the pipe that we didn't need, just so I can scoot up the pipe into the opening and get like a better closure on the seal there. That's all I did. Like, again, that was special. And again, this is all educated guesses. Like, this is all it takes for stuff like this, y'all. I got some water running, about to stop it. Yep, running smoothly. And this is the moment where the leak started to happen the most, after the drain has finished. All right. I think we got like one little droplet, but I think that's from earlier. So this is good to know, because I'm pretty sure we may have to do this every few months or so. We may have to do this again in the next year, next 5 months, but not anytime soon. There is some people out there that tell you all you have to do is just put your hand in here and clean out anything you see there, and then clean out some small stuff here. That didn't work in my case. This worked completely fine, so I hope it worked for you guys. But if you are interested in informational videos around everyday tech and products, y'all feel free to subscribe. I love showing people you can do it yourself, and I didn't have to pay anybody. So all I paid was $5 for this thing here. And I will say, in your case, you may not need this. I just got this for like good measure, to make sure I got everything in there and pulled it out. If anything, all this did for me was like loosen it up so the water can just flush all the rest out. If this video helped you out, let other people know. All right, much love to each and every one of you. I'm your downloading pirate, and I'm out.